Hey guys, what's up? It's Clary Berry. I'm here today to do with you guys a no communication. We're going to do DM and DF. So hopefully get you guys some answers and clarity that you need. Hope you're doing well. This video is for the collective. You can watch it for your person. When I talk about DM, DF being that your person and you, or could also watch it in the sense that those are within yourself and you're looking at the divine and the masculine, divine feminine and masculine parts of yourself. Like I said, just woke up here not too long ago. No makeup. Want to just come into you guys fresh and authentic and get her done. Okay, so we have clairsentience for our angel oracle cards for the overlying energy. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So really listen, really pay attention, really stop and allow yourself to have that almost kind of a rest, for yourself to be able to listen, but it's putting yourself in a position to be able to receive. And that's what we're doing when we're listening to ourselves, because we know that if you know that you are divine, then you know that what's going on inside of you should and will be divine. So that's why you pay attention to it. It's just like the negative, when we have negative thoughts, it's the same thing as when we have a negative or a positive. I mean, it doesn't have to be negative or positive, but just assuming there's, this negative recurring emotional feeling that's coming up, it's the same thing. It's like doing our shadow work. So, very important to pay attention to. We don't gloss over these things. They're signs. Any feeling that you have, like I said, negative, positive, especially, I mean, if it's recurring at all, you know that it's recurring for a reason. The only caveat there is like if you get in a frame of mind where when you always do a certain thing, within your life that you are having a recurring thought, it can be, for other reasons, but for the most part, recurring thoughts are always going to be divine. So pay attention, okay? See what we got here for our moon energy. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. That's awesome. Got a lot of Capricorn energy going on right now, okay? The end of a tough cycle, okay? Changeability. Flexibility. Not being quite so stubborn coming through. Growth, change, leaping into starting something new. Because again, this tough cycle is over. So now we're ready to move forward in some ways. Could be many different ways. All right, we've got some very interesting astrological energies going on here. Okay, let's see what else we got. Ooh, gorilla. Take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Always a good idea, but especially now, I think family's coming through. A lot of people are facing their family for the holidays. Can be good, can be bad, but again, the negative, it's always just going to guide you if you pay attention to it. If you use it as divine guidance, it will be divine guidance. If you're not getting something good out of every situation, if you're not learning every day, you should be. All right, let's take some more underlying with these little guys here. Okay. What have we here? Oh, wow. We have a Knight of Swords, a Knave of Chalices, and a Knight of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're in almost the same spot. Again, a lot of changeability, a lot of you went and you found out, or you are still finishing up the processes of finding out who you really are, doing some soul searching. And not to mention, you guys cannot even really see this, but I think you can if I pull it up here. This is in the same order as our holistic law of attraction. Look at this hair, messy hair, don't care. In the program that I have available at claryberry.com, I'm always talking about this, and a lot of times it will pop up like this. This is a very clear sign that whatever you're doing, you're on the right track, because you've been charging ahead. You've been listening to yourself, I feel like. You've been allowing yourself to be who you are, possibly even maybe got my program already and doing some shadow work here. And if not, you're finding healing ways to heal and kind of express yourself and listen to yourself and build yourself up, grow. Your passion is increasing. Like all of these things are happening for you in your mind. You're thinking about them, you're planning them, you're getting excited. You're starting that energy with your mind, and then your emotions are kind of cradling, kind of cushioning that those thoughts and beliefs and expectations, this excitement again that you have. You're ready to rear, ready to go, ready to change the world, ready to change something here. And the emotions is just all that support. It's all that support to wrap around the thoughts, and you're getting somewhere. I mean, the fact that they're all knights and knaves is like, yes, this is, you may still be, like I said, on the journey, but the fact that, you're getting somewhere, regardless of where exactly you are on this journey, you're on a big journey, and it's going to lead you far. You're going to go great places. And there's something with the passion coming up here. It's like, protect yourself, cloak yourself with your passion. Don't be afraid to share hiccup. Don't be afraid to share your growth and your passion, your healing, your thoughts, your excitement, your emotions, and any other outward energies, external pentacles energies. Okay? But again, this is what I talk about. This is the process of the law of attraction, the holistic law of attraction that I talk about in my program. Swords, cups, pentacles, thoughts, emotions, outer energies. So that is amazing. And again, it's really speaking to the fact that you've been doing some work, you've been coming far, and you still got a ways to go, but keep on shining. Keep on letting your true self shine. Be receptive. Take a rest. Take, again, this time to notice. Okay, that's what this guy's telling us here with his position. I'm sorry if you can't see those very well. They're so tiny. Okay, guinea pigs. I feel like I better check. I'm not really sure what's going on or why they're so excited. I'm so sorry. I should have pressed pause on y'all here, but we just rolling with it here on Saturday morning. Okay. Oh, we got cards coming out. Okay. Might have been in reverse. So we're gonna jump right in here. Overlying, still kind of overlying in a way. Okay. Want to get the big picture here for what's going on with this relationship. Okay, the relationship is getting better, getting higher, but it's still in a stuck place in a way, because we're having to basically do the inner work, do the shadow work, and manifest a little bit more. And whatever we're manifesting, whatever we're seeing in a new way, absolutely has to do, again, with our relationship. So we're still in these earlier stages of this manifestation, because we still have work to do on our mind. That's what this is very clearly saying. This is charging through, okay? This is making shadow work part of who you really are, what you're doing here on earth. This is part of your purpose, and you need to understand that, okay? We've got to go within, and we've got to change some belief systems, okay? So that is all I'm going to do, because that is very basic. That's all I'm going to do for the underlying of the whole entire relationship. So right now what I want to do, and again, this is all for no to low communication, doesn't have to be completely none. It could be for whoever, take it as it resonates. Also, the time is good, so if I start talking about the astrology of things, then don't worry. Whatever you watch this, take what resonates for you at that time. Okay. So I want to look a little bit closer at Divine Masculine here. What is on Divine Masculine's mind right now? Okay, got a little bit of looking in the past, moving away from the past, changing some old thought patterns, changing some old beliefs. It's like this slow realization it's this long journey. I'm getting this really kind of almost like, is anything ever going to really truly change? There might be some doubt there. There might be some fear. There might be thinking that they're not good enough for the divine feminine. Okay. It's kind of like there's this indecision, like they start to go this way and then they're like, oh, wait, maybe I should go this way. And they're just still working this out within, their own intellect. I think any kind of shadow work on both sides is going to be great for this, because there just has to, it's just clear. I mean, you got the moon card, you got to go within. And these thoughts are what's, we have the 5 of thoughts, we have the page of thoughts. So again, you're showing this change in the thought pattern, this growth from, coming away from looking to the past so much and possibly taking advantage of people, changing how the divine masculine views himself as well. Okay, so now we want to do the divine masculine. What's on the divine masculine is emotions right now. Okay. A little bit of pentacles and like maybe a little bit of not being in touch with the emotions. I'm getting kind of this like, there's emotions, there's maybe some anger, maybe some excitement sort of thing, but it's also like kind of just stable and not trying to see that as much. I think there's a lot of passion, too, with divine masculine and within divine masculine's emotions, but it's almost like it's so much, inward and outward, that they just almost like are choosing to not even try to pay attention to it right now. And again, it's like there's something that's deep. There's something really that's deep here that is keeping the divine masculine on a level, again, that's not so much. And I'm getting like there's a sore spot in the heart. There might be like this little bit of heartache, and trying to tread carefully, trying to be a good leader, good father possibly for the divine masculine, and their emotions is just trying to kind of keep everything together. Okay. And again, they're not really allowing themselves to listen to their emotions. So the divine masculine. So for the divine feminine watching this, you would want to listen to your emotions more so right now, because if your partner's doing this and somehow you are probably doing this and or thinking of expecting this, having a mind frame of expecting, your partner to be like that. Okay, but yeah, focus on work around the house, focus on, their social, their family, focus on their growth, focus on something. I'm really getting with the house and the pentacles coming through here. And just being generally busy. Again, really nothing. I feel like, let's clarify this just a little bit. The divine masculine really not feeling anything emotionally, just like feeling like they almost can't take a time to feel any emotions right now because they're so bogged down. They have so much work to do. And then it's almost like underneath, I think they feel really lucky for their life right now, and they are just trying to make it better. They want the finer things in life, so they're trying to work up to that. The busyness that they're doing is because of their emotional state, and their emotional state is wanting this balance and wanting this stable lifestyle and wanting the stable relationships that help them, that heal. They know, I feel like, on some level at least, the divine masculine knows this, and that love is the finer things in life here, but they feel like they have to keep on changing, keep on working, keep on doing something in order to feel satisfied. And be careful, because that can be a trap sometimes, okay, for the divine masculine. It can be a trap to always think you have to get better and better and better before you can make any progress, before you can fix things, before you can work, together. All right. So let's do the same for the divine feminine here in the relationship again, or it could be just within this part of yourself. If you're really truly open and honest with yourself, you'll probably see things that resonate with you personally on both sides of the spectrum. Just the way that it goes. Okay, so divine. Ooh, look, we got the same card here. We have divine feminine, and this is her thoughts. Her thought processes here are also very much on the external pentacles energy. Not to be this. I mean, we got a lot of Capricorn. We got a lot of pentacles energy in the divine masculine reading as well. Again, not surprising, since we do have our sun in Capricorn now, as of I think 7 or something today. So welcome to Capricorn season. Happy birthday to all the Capricorns. Okay. So yeah, it's just kind of on the finer things in life. I'm feeling like this is holidays. Just getting passionate, getting excited. You know, maybe spending money, maybe shopping, maybe a lot of social parties, family get-togethers. Just again, this is what's on Divine Feminine's mind. But also, I mean, it does have to do with going. There's a doorway here, walking through the doorway to receiving the better things in life, and I think that does include the passion of the person and trying to also be in communion with the universe, with the spirit guides. Okay. And again, we have our balance here, and this is coming through. We also are having Moon in Libra right now. So we have our scales, and we also have the like this is, you see how connected the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine are to get all of these cards the same almost. Okay. Maybe not exactly, but wow. Okay, so again, a lot of emphasis on, you know, the relationship and the thought process here regarding the relationship, regarding the past, looking back at the past. I feel like there might be a, I'll show them like they're not going to hurt me anymore. There's just a feeling on guard. There's a feeling like, almost like I'm kind of watching you, waiting to see what you're going to do. And again, I think the Divine Feminine is just trying to either regain or remain in some type of a balance here with her thinking. So take that as it resonates. But we have had a lot of doorway cards here, going within, you know, balancing out your emotions within, balancing out your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, you might want to do some inner child healing and some shadow work here from the program, claryberry.com. Always there for you. Okay, so the emotional side, feeling a little bit maybe overwhelmed emotionally. Look, same card again, although this one's in reverse here, but you know, could be in the future, could be extra. Okay, so the Divine Feminine is feeling emotionally perhaps torn, trying to figure things out, little murky, little maybe again overwhelmed, not understanding things, not seeing things for what they are, or not able to think clearly emotionally. That doesn't make any sense. To feel clearly emotionally. I think there's some old, I'm really feeling like there's some old thoughts, not thoughts, beliefs, expectations, but there's some old feelings, you know, that you still have not fully worked through. You've really got to switch up the thinking. The best way to do that is with shadow work. But anything by yourself right now, changing the way you're seeing things. This is the same thing I've been getting for the Divine Feminine like all week, basically. So on some level, Divine Feminine needs to keep digging deeper and really, really just let go. Really just, again, see things in this new way where you're actually using not necessarily just your mind, you know, but it's all kind of coming together. Your higher mind, your higher learning here. And that's the higher learning is what's going to get you through this, trying to navigate this kind of, I'm getting like it's this emotional pathway that you're on right now. And, you know, there is something hiding. There's something that's saying, hey, come and find me. And this has to do with there's something speaking to this group of collectives that is saying, come and get me. And it has to do with the inner child healing, okay? And your whole life is going to get better if you can pull the wool off of this one guy's eyes here. Pull the wool off of your eyes. Figure out where the healing needs to happen. There's something emotionally that happened to you or about you or, you know, whatever situation it was in your past. It needs to be dealt with, okay? And this could be with the partner, with the twin flame partner, and without. It's all within. So I think it's going to be something deeper, something previous to that we've got to figure out how to balance out, okay? I feel like there's been a lot of emphasis on balancing out the home, balancing out the thoughts, and attempting to balance out the relationship. But again, because the focus is on the past, because we have not dealt with this inner child healing issue, we're stuck, okay? But we don't have to be stuck. Your bright idea here is doing your shadow work and then doing your inner child healing, okay? This listening to family members, listening to others, listening to those who you love, That's listening to yourself as well. There's a message that you need to tell yourself. There's a story you need to tell. You might not even remember this. Start doing the shadow work from the program and then go, just keep going, and it'll take you right into the inner child healing. Okay? This is like a turning point and almost like a climax in your story. It's like, you need to do this. Now let's figure it out and let's actually do it. Okay. So what is the divine masculine working on? What do they want? What are they going to be acting on here in the next 4, 5, 7 days? Okay. Oh my gosh, we just got the 7 of Cups again. So they're going to be acting on sorting out their emotions. Okay. And sorting out their thoughts, getting their thoughts to a higher place. They're working on that, and they're working on letting go. Or they will be letting go of something in the past. Oh, got another one. Working it through and being successful with working it through. That's what we're showing that they're doing. Okay? So let's look at Divine Feminine. What is she doing? What does she maybe need to do here with her actions? Okay, actions. Okay, this is very interesting. Take a little sip here. Okay, so again, Pentacles energy, a lot of Pentacles coming through. The Divine Feminine is going to be working on her home, working on her family, working on her relationships, working on her money. Okay, keeping it all together. Running the home and trying to stay grounded while doing it. Maybe a little bit stubborn in beliefs with this Capricorn. Maybe just a little bit headstrong and overdoing. It's like keeping busy so you don't have to think or talk about something. That's kind of, it's like using the things you have to do, to kind of almost like block yourself off or use it as a little buffer. Okay? So it's time you face things. It's time you face, again, some kind of shadow work needs to be done here. Something needs to be looked at straight ahead, straight in the eyeballs. Okay? And this is probably the same thing with the past. So if you do that, okay, it may feel like a tower moment, but this is going to actually prevent many other tower moments. And it may be that whenever you do this work, it's going to, like, I feel like a tower moment, like I said. Okay, but I'm getting like, it's actually going to help you guys fall. See how they're falling there? But they're falling. They're going to fall back in love here because that's our next card. And get to the next level where they do feel like a family, where they do feel like a union, where you do feel like, friends, lovers, all of these things. But that would only happen. You do have to go through a little bit more, maybe negative feelings. Or again, maybe it's a full-on tower moment and not just like an inner tower moment. But I'm getting like it really has something to do with this. It's kind of like not, again, the Divine Feminine's actions here are all in her pentacles, only to a certain point though. I think she's realizing that if she just doesn't deal with this situation, then she's never going to get what she wants. So it's finally time. And this is what you need to come into this realization. Okay? I'm getting like you finally want to fix it. You want to fix these cracks in the wall. You want to do the transformation. You just have to. You just know that you have to. So you do it. Okay? And it's going to I feel like it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind, and it's going to make you fall deeper in love with yourself and with your partner. Okay? And it may not feel good. This inner child healing is not a great feeling, but it is absolutely necessary if you want to get where you want to go. If you want it, you have to do it. You have to face it. It's part of the journey. Like I said, climax of the journey. When you doing shadow work, if you listen to other people, if other people are telling you things about yourself, it's like sometimes you can listen to them, sometimes you don't have to. But if you keep an open mind enough to allow it to be kind of a shadow work for yourself as well too, like, well, how are other people perceiving me, and can this tell me something as well? Okay, can this tell me something about them or me? Okay. All in all, though, this is the end of a tough cycle, and I think the end of tough cycle, yeah, it's astrological, but it's also us waking up and saying, you know what, I am so tired of it being this way. I'm so tired of waiting. I'm so tired of, this kind of not necessarily fake energy, but just like, again, going through the motions, not getting what I really want. Okay, focused on the home, focused on the everyday, and kind of this lack of passion. The passion will rise, the passion will return when you start to stare it in the face and you go through some of this deep healing work that may not feel so great. Okay, so that is what the Divine Feminine needs to do here. Again, the program is very inexpensive. It's way cheaper than any kind of therapy. It is so long. It's like 30 videos, all to help you to walk you through exactly how to do this, how to do the holistic law of attraction, the shadow work, and the inner child healing. I also have personal readings, highly recommended in combination with the program. So again, you can find all of that at claryberry.com. Hope you guys are doing well. I just want to talk a little bit right now about, again, we have our sun in Capricorn and our Mercury is in Sagittarius. We have our Venus in Aquarius and our moon is in Scorpio right now. That'll change here in the next couple of days. And then our Mars is also in Scorpio. Okay, so what does this mean for us? And I'm looking at the personal planets because this is what our personal planets affect us more. Of course, with Capricorn, everybody knows that's going to be, kind of overlying external way that we are just general feeling, which is a little bit of, this, responsible, tidy, organized, goals, fulfilling goals and things like that. Which is kind of perfect for the hustle and bustle here of the holidays, but also that's external a little bit more. And we start off our inner journey here, I think, with our Mercury, because again, you have the holistic law of attraction. You start always with the mental. So that's why doing the shadow work is so important. And even just learning and wrapping your mind around the holistic law of attraction first. But our Mercury is still in Sagittarius right now. So again, in our minds, we may be kind of in pretty good moods, kind of cheery, kind of, expansive growth. What can I do? What can I see? What can I go and travel and, shop and buy this and that? And it's just like this cheery, bubbly energy kind of that we have in our mental space right now, in our mental energies. Okay. So that is a little bit contrasting with our Mars in Scorpio, which is a little bit deep. So again, we still might have some of this duality energy, like, what do we want to do? And you may find yourself flipping through, something really cheery and lighthearted and out with friends possibly, and then, generous, and then flipping back to what you really want to focus on, almost like with your actions and with your, what you're really just pulled to do. Maybe some of this work a little bit more. It's a very good time with our Mars still in Scorpio to kind of get passionate about some of this work. And so that is what I recommend, because our like I said, our passion might be just kind of veering towards, something, still this theme of uncovering these deep, dark feelings, whatever, okay, urges, like seeing how this really plays out for you in your life. And our Venus is finally moved into Aquarius. So this is a really good thing for the twin flame unions, okay? Because when you have your Venus in Capricorn, like it's been for a while now, it's just not the best. There's kind of a heavy, burdensome, this is just too much, or I just don't have time, or, some of that type of energy can manifest in many different ways, but not necessarily fun, and we're moving to Aquarius with our Venus. So our emotions, our feelings, our hopes and dreams for our loved ones, these are a little bit more progressive, change, solutions, just growth and expansion, and kind of an emotional side to that as well. And just progress and change and excitement. And with our moon in Scorpio, again, also a good time to do some inner work here. So we're just coming into Scorpio right now, so that'll be for the next couple of days here. And again, I always say any work that you can do before the holidays. Holidays can be really crazy for people. You have a lot of people needing to see therapists and stuff in the holiday season because whatever reasons, you have seasonal depressive disorder, seasonal affective disorder, you have family dramas and all of this stuff. So really good time to make sure and get to the bottom of your own thoughts, beliefs, expectations, and emotions so that you can act every day in a way that is better. And I feel like you're getting there, you're getting to a great new place. Pay attention to yourself. You are your own best leader right now, okay? And what resonates with you, okay? And again, look for signs everywhere, including your family right now. Your family can really help you, support you, and even just kind of inspire you, even if it's just in a way of like what not to do. So hope this was good for you. Take care. Many blessings, much love. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for being here. So much for all the likes, subscribes, shares, comments, etc. And again, go to claireberry.com to find out the program, find the program and all of that stuff. And you can also find me on social media all over the place. Claire Berry, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Pinterest. Bye.